Hi, my name is Skylar Montague. I'm a senior at Garner Magnet High School, and I will be attending North Carolina A&T in the fall, majoring in biology. High school was very interesting for me. I was pretty active. I did a lot considering the arts and things of that nature. I was also on the dance team, and I made a lot of good friends doing those things, and I'm very happy where I am, and I can't wait to see where God is taking me.
Hello everyone, my name is Talia Jackson and I'm a soon-to-be graduate from Wake Forest High School. These past 4 years have gone by so fast. I have learned a lot since freshman year. I remember when I just moved to North Carolina from Illinois in 6th grade. I was a scared little girl who had no new friends in the neighborhood or at my school. I joined the Fountain in 8th grade, where I had the honor to meet such amazing people like Reverend Mudd, Lady T, and Pastor Anderson, especially my mime family. I am as well thankful for my parents. I was not the only one who had to experience such an amazing change. My parents have always stayed by my side and supported me whenever I needed them the most. The scripture I have chosen for today is Isaiah 43:2. When you walk past through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flame scorch you. The importance of this scripture to me is that whenever I faced any hardships or obstacles, I knew that the Lord was always by my side. There were times where I knew my family was there to support me, but I still had the sick feeling of being alone. Through those 4 years, I continued to strengthen my relationship with God. I knew my situation would get better. I just needed to be patient and wait. I'm grateful for all that I've learned these 4 years. I am also very proud to be able to graduate with the people I know and love. I'm so grateful for the friends I have been able to make, especially my first friends, the girls I met in 7th grade, Albie, Lydia, and Ashlyn. I am beyond blessed to be able to stand by their side and graduate with them. For my plans, once I graduate high school, I will be going to Wake Tech Community College for 2 years to earn my associates in science. Through the C-STEP program that I will be participating in, I will be going to UNC Chapel Hill my junior year, fall of 2022, and I will be majoring in biology to get my bachelor's. After my undergrad years, I hope to attend the UNC Adams School of Dentistry for 4 years, and after that, I soon plan to go back to UNC and get my specialty in orthodontics. Those next 4 years are going to be hard, but I'm not scared of failing, nor am I scared to continue trying. I will always have the Lord by my side, and I should make no excuse for myself as to why I can't continue to reach my biggest goals. Once again, I want to thank the church for being such an accepting family. I will continue to be extremely grateful for those who brought me in as their own. Thank you, Fountain of Raleigh.
Hello, Fountain of Raleigh Church family. My name is Tyler Jones. I am a recent graduate from the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. I graduated with the highest honors, summa cum laude. I am continuing my education at the University of Georgia, pursuing my master's degree in social work. I am in the advanced standing program that allows me to be in the school for 1 year. I've also just accepted a grant to help me pay for my tuition and fees. Thank you all for your prayers. I love you all and see you soon.
If anyone had told me 10 years ago that in 2020 I would be in ministry as my vocation, I would have said, I think not. Jeremiah 29:11, the New International Version says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." We often use that scripture when we desire to hear from God and to know what His plans for us may be. We find comfort in knowing that He loves us, wants the best for us, and would never harm us. These words were given to the Israelites when they were in exile, an exile brought about by their disobedience to God. They just wanted to go home, and they would 70 years later. None of the present generation would see their homeland again. Moses is one of my favorite figures in the Bible. He may have been well-intentioned, but Moses did do a bad thing. Moses was 40 when he fled to the wilderness and 80 when God called him from the flames of a burning bush. I am positive in my spiritual imagination that Moses just planned to chill where he was for the remainder of his life. So, Angie, what exactly are you saying? Well, beloved, I'm saying that the plans we make may not always be what God plans for us, but his plans are always the best plans. I plan to work some, be a grandmother a lot, and enjoy the rest of the ride. My life has had its shares of joys and sorrows these last 3 years. Seminary broke me down and built me back up again. I had professors that were hard, but they did it because ministry is hard. It's not an easy road. But because of God's grace and mercy, I started and I finished. Every grade was not what I would have liked. I breezed through my Master of Education program 20 years ago, but I did the best I could with where I am now at this point in my life. I have been obedient to God's call to ministry and obedient in attending divinity school to be prepared for whatever God has in mind. Don't give up or give in, and never think it's too late. Whatever your educational, vocational goals may be, ask God for direction and then do your best. Don't be afraid or embarrassed to ask for help. You might be surprised at the number of people that are happy to walk with you along the way. And I promise you, God will never leave you or forsake you. I know he was right there with me every step of the way. Stay safe and stay well in this challenging season. God bless you.
Hello, I am Oroku Carroll. I am one of the associate ministers here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, and I have accomplished getting the degree of Doctor of Ministry from Campbell University Divinity School. I want to say that if anyone tells you that they accomplished a major milestone in their life by themselves, understand that they are insulting your intelligence. No one reaches heights that are difficult and are able to do it by themselves in life. It took a village for this servant of God to complete this 3-year God-directed academic theological journey at Campbell University School of Divinity. I am humbly grateful to my pastor, the Reverend Paul L. Anderson, and those of you that gave of your time and thoughtful insights during the implementation of the field project held here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. Also, I'm grateful to those of you that every time you saw me, how you continuously gave encouragement during my season of trying to finish this journey. I must give a gracious and loving word of thanks to my beautiful and wonderful wife, as she was the persistent wind under my weak wings. Now, because of this spiritual and academic journey at Campbell University Divinity School, my ultimate goal is to continue to reach for that thing of a higher rate, and to do it with excellence and a greater sense of balance as it relates to the secular and the sacred influences of all of God's people. To God be the glory. Also, let me say at this time as well, let me give the title of the dissertation, An Investigation into the Changing Generations of the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship and African American Church, Implications for Future Ministry. Again, to God be the glory.
Hi, my name is Kia Barfield, and I just recently got my doctorate from the University of Phoenix, where I studied in educational leadership and curriculum instruction. My journey has been a long journey, but I tell you that as long as you continue to trust God in your journey, everything will be all right. I've had challenges along the way. As a single mom, it has been a lot, but I thank God that I was able to complete my journey. I currently teach at the School for Creative Studies in Durham, North Carolina, where I teach 6th grade math. I'm currently on many teams where I help with curriculum instruction, and I help with remote learning now since the pandemic. I just thank God for my journey, and I thank God for all that I do. My ultimate goal is to teach on a professional level at a university or a college, to teach teachers how to teach and to be a mentor. God bless.